Hey guys, so here is our exact wedding photography and filmmaking business plan for 2023 and 2024. So, if this is your first time watching this channel, I'm Jordan Correces, co-owner of the WLMA. We're a team of six-figure wedding photographers. We have almost 1,000 students. We've helped a ton of them scale to the six-figure and multiple six-figure level. And I was putting together this diagram on Figma.com, and I'm just going to be super transparent and show you the exact strategy we and our students plan to do to scale our wedding photography and filmmaking businesses for the upcoming 2023 and 2024 year. So I'm just going to dive into this right now. So I'm going to go into things like lead generation, how we're going to be putting together our funnel, how we plan to get those $5,000 to $10,000 weddings and turn this into a monthly loop as well. So I'm going to scroll down over here on the diagram. So as far as lead generation, there are three main ways that we plan to generate leads this year. And we've been really refining this the past few years as well. And the first is mainly through Facebook and Instagram ads. And the reason why this is our core and the front of what we're going to do is because this is the fastest. Unlike a lot of other marketing strategies that take a lot of time, if you need leads within 24 hours, if you need wedding leads this week, if you need leads this month, Facebook and Instagram ads is absolutely the fastest way to do this because it's pretty much a cheat code. We can get our ads in front of newly engaged couples directly. So this is still our core strategy. Facebook ads and Instagram ads are super low priced, super inexpensive, especially as a local business. So this is the core of what we want to do. The second strategy is search engine optimization, SEO, mainly through Google and YouTube. And why Google and YouTube is because they both have the same algorithm. Google bought YouTube, and they have the best search engine algorithm. And so after these newly engaged couples, they get engaged, they get a venue. Google is where they're going to be searching for photographers. And if we can up your rankings when it comes to the Google search, we can get more free inquiries that way. YouTube, it's a little bit different. Often it's couples searching for value that can help them on their wedding day. And if we can have your videos and everything up there with certain search rankings, that's going to be huge when it comes to getting warmer leads that are reaching out to you. Google and YouTube is more of a long-term strategy though. So it is something we want to get started on now. It does take time and a lot of consistency to bring up those rankings on Google and YouTube, but you do want to focus on that now. So within 6 months to 12 months, that's something that is really working. But in the meantime, while you're optimizing your SEO through Google and YouTube, your Facebook ads is doing all the work for you. The third way we want to generate leads is mainly through vendor networking, building that vendor network. And can be an absolute gold mine because even if you just have that one vendor or you have a small network of vendors where you're high up on that referral list, this can completely fill up your wedding season. I don't like to rely personally 100% of my marketing through that because you don't have 100% control. And I believe it's very important as a business owner to have control and have predictable results no matter what may happen in the market. But it is something that you want to work on now. That does take time to build as well. So as you're building your vendor network, as you're building your SEO, your Facebook ads are bringing on leads immediately. Now, let me zoom out here a little bit. All right, there we go. So the thing is though, these three ways we generate leads are called the lead generation trio. That's like what we like to call it. And especially if you get all three of these working together, it can be a very powerful way to scale your business. And our main goal is to be able to get these leads into our email list. A lot of these leads will end up on your website too, but often through what we call lead magnets that we have on our website or on a landing page, especially if it's through Facebook ads. We're getting these leads to opt in, give us their email, subscribe to our email list, and give us permission to continue to market to them. And this is key. So every single month, let's say from Facebook ads, we're getting 20 to 50 to 80 leads. They're signing up for our lead magnet, whether if that's something that gives them value, whether if that's some sort of contest, they're signing up. And with our email marketing, we're doing maybe about 3 emails a week. It may differ depending on where these leads are at for you, or how cold or warm they are in the market. But then we're doing 3 emails a week at this point, 80% value, 20% calls to action. And that's really important because you want it to be about 80% value. So these leads are actually excited about your content. And then from this email marketing and this newsletter, we can what I call cross pollinating these leads into your website, which will have your blogs, or your vlogs. And this, we may even cross pollinate them to your YouTube channel. From this website and from our emails, then we can get them to our social media, whatever social media platforms you like to nurture attention on. Maybe that's Instagram, TikTok, a private Facebook group. And as you can see, the social media, the website, blogs and vlogs, and your email marketing, they all cycle and feed into each other. And this is really important because there's a marketing principle called the 7 touches principle. I would argue that nowadays it's more like 13 touches because of how much noise there is in the online market. But the 7 touches principle is pretty much stating that it takes at least 7 touches or impressions for an ideal client to realize that they want to work with you, to be a buying customer. And so that may look like they receive a few of your emails. They're enjoying the value they're getting on there. They eventually jump on your website. They look at your work. They watch a few blogs or vlogs and on your YouTube, and then they follow you on Instagram. And they constantly see your work on Instagram. And now they've just gone from a cold lead, a stranger, into a warm or hot lead, into a raving fan of your brand. So now at this point is when you get much more powerful and warm inquiries. They inquire, they schedule a consultation with you. We have a very specific way we do our wedding consultations that we've seen to be a must to get those like $5,000 to $10,000 weddings. Oops. And after that wedding consultation, we're able to book those $5,000 to $10,000 weddings consistently every single month, because now these leads are actually raving fans of your brand. They are more emotionally invested in what you have to offer. And by the time they get into these wedding consultations too, because they've been through your entire funnel and your nurturing ecosystem right over here, they already feel like they know you, which is really, really awesome. So after you get the wedding consultation, you book a $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 wedding, you shoot their wedding, and then we often upsell $1,000 to $3,000 in album spreads. We just had a student upsell $4,500 in album spreads at that point. And this becomes a cycle that happens month after month after month. You're getting 20 to 80 leads coming in through your lead generation trio over here. They're in your newsletter at this point, where you're giving them value, where they're cycling through your website, your social media, maybe several times, because we want these strangers to become raving fans and be super familiar about what we have to offer. They schedule a consultation, we book a high ticket wedding, we upsell albums. We're making easily the range of what we've often done with this is $10,000 to $30,000 to $50,000 months in revenue from this. So a couple notes I wanted to add in here as well. Let me scroll down here. So there's more wedding photographers and filmmakers in the industry than there ever has been before, which means we need to really sometimes niche ourselves and elevate our brand in a very powerful way. And the first thing we do, even before we often launch these types of campaigns and do this type of marketing, is we elevate the brand both visually and non-visually. And so this way, we have a brand that deeply reflects what our clients want, what is authentically you, and we have copy on our website that not only helps with SEO, but when your ideal prospects, read everything on your website and they visually see everything, they absolutely resonate with it. They know that they are a great fit to work with you. And we want to get to a point where we are charging $5,000 to $10,000 plus per wedding package. Only way to do that, though, is by having an absolutely awesome brand visually and non-visually, and having an absolutely amazing portfolio. So it is important that you are sure that all those things are up to par before you get to those $5,000 to $7,000 to $10,000 price points. But that's super important because even if you can get to a place, one of our students starts their pricing at 7,500, he just needs, 26 weddings to get to $200,000 a year. And that's not even including upsells with albums. So when you're able to use the system I just shared above, have a really amazing brand and product, charge $5,000 to $10,000 per wedding package. That's how we can turn $0 to about $350 in ad spend. I put $0 because for those who have really good vendor networking or SEO may not need to spend as much on ads, but we can easily spend $0 to $350 in ad spend, turn that into $10,000 to $50,000 months. I think 54,000 was one of the highest months. It was probably like January or February that one of our students did before. So this is the strategy that we have proven and we've seen to be the most efficient. As far as proof that we've seen this work, these are some of our students who have battle tested these strategies and have gotten really amazing results from it. We have almost 1,000 students, but I picked a couple here. This is one of our students, Aiden Meadows. Through Facebook ads, he was able to scale to 6 figures his first year in business. Tom Russo from Tom Russo Photography, 6 figures his first 9 months doing this with Facebook ads, got him to multiple 6 figures his second year. Through the whole lead generation trio, was able to build a 7-figure company with his team. Joshua Harrison, Facebook ads was a big part of building that momentum in the beginning. Later, he got really into SEO, where he didn't even have to do much ad spend at all and scale his business to 6 figures. Manny and Ashley, they are 2 of our students. Facebook ads and SEO, I believe, was more like 50-50 strategy where they scaled to 6 figures. And then Melissa Zanko was able to quit her corporate job, scale her business to 6 figures as well. So let me zoom out here so you guys can take screenshots and take notes of this. This is our 2023 to 2024 strategy. And I kind of want to show you this as well so you can kind of see how we're teaching this, what that looks like, how students are learning the nitty-gritty details of implementing this as well. So this is actually our WLMA program, stands for Wedding Lead Machine Accelerator. We've been running this for about 5 years to date right now. It's 2022. And this is where we teach our students this entire system, all the nitty-gritty details, so we can really scale people to 6 figures to multiple 6 figures as fast as possible. So we have like the first 2 sections where it's like onboarding, welcome, laying the foundations, but we actually go through a lot at this point here. We're going deep into branding at this point. We're learning SEO and the vendor networking funnel in these sections as well. That way we can dive deep and start building momentum with those strategies. Section 3, I'll click into this here. We're showing you how we do our wedding consultations and upsell albums so we can book those $5,000 to $10,000 wedding packages. I'll back up. I'll scroll down over here. Sections like 4 and 5. Pretty much going into copywriting, building your nurturing funnel, email marketing, Facebook groups, social media, so we can turn those strangers into raving fans. And once we've built all of that, section 6 will show you our best ways that we actually use Facebook and Instagram ads to get newly engaged couples into our funnel, get 20 to 80 leads month after month after month. Then along with this, we have the weekly one-on-one and group coaching with our team, so students can dive even deeper into some of these strategies. Here's the Facebook group where a lot of our students are hanging out. Let me back up here. Where you can ask questions with this community. You can get value from this community, celebrate wins. And what's pretty cool is most masterminds, they're masterminds that just have a bunch of vague value, but no one's really getting anywhere. When you have people following core principles, the mastermind is a lot more powerful. It's a lot more niched. People get a lot more results from it as well. So if you go over on the search and you go over here and type in hashtag ring the bell, this is pretty much when students will celebrate their wins from the results from the strategies that they're using in the program. So here's Tom Michael that I showed. He recently just hit 7 figures with his company. Here, I got a DM from our student, Alyssa Flores. She recently scaled to 6 figures over here. Mark Edmond, they recently scaled to 6 figures. They had a $13,000 day. Here's our student Sean, a $4,500 package book, $5,100 package book. Here's Melissa Zanko, recently got to six figures, had a $16,000 a month. So you see these types of results happening over and over again through this business plan that we're again going to be implementing and further refined for 2023 and 2024. But let me back up to this again over here. So this is what we've seen to be the most efficient for wedding photographers and filmmakers. I'm curious in the comments, add in, what questions you have about this strategy. Tell us what your plans are for 2023, 2024 to get more wedding leads and bookings. And if you would like to actually work with us in the WLMA, work with our team of six-figure coaches and our almost 1,000 students as well, check out the description of the video. There's a free training and access to free business audits as well. Where you can talk with me or one of our experts on our team. We'll diagnose your business, see if the WLMA is a good fit for you too. And we can help you master this strategy. We've helped people get to six figures in 6 to 9 months before. But curious what your guys' plans are for the new year coming soon. I hope even showing you and being super transparent about what our plan is something that's helpful for you to grow this new year as well. And I'll see you guys on the next video.